To another video. Today we're going to be doing something new. As you see here, I'm in a tier list and there are inscription cards. So another fun fact about me is that I really like Inscryption. It's a really fun game. And today I'm going to be ranking the cards. So let's do it. First we have the Raven Egg. And now it does evolve into the Raven, which is a pretty good card. But I'm ranking them solely on the form of them. Like if they evolve, no, I'm gonna rank them on the form they are right now. So it just does nothing and has 2 health. So yeah, it does evolve into the Raven, but I'm only counting the form it's in. But I'll rank the Raven in a bit. So Raven Egg goes in F because of that. I'm actually gonna change this from can't rank to too hard to rank. Let me just do that real quick. Okay, there you go. Now the next card we have is the Bullfrog. This is an alright card. I'm gonna put it in C. Like it can be good in some situations when they have something like a turkey vulture. That's good to defend against it. So yeah. Elk Fawn. F. The elk is also going in F. They would be good just by themselves. But I hate the Sprinter Sigil. Actually, just from the stats, I'm gonna... Wait, but Elk Fawn is one, but... Okay, you know what? I'll be generous and put them in D instead of F. Because, the Sprinter Sigil sucks. It sucks bad. The Mole. B tier card. It's pretty good. Unless the opponent has some flying cards, then it can't really do much. But overall, when you're about to die, it can be a pretty good card to use. So, B tier. Opossum. And then I'm gonna put this in D. Because I put the Elk Fawn in D as well. Wait, I'm ranking them on their current form. Wait, so I have to put the Elk Fawn in F, okay. Yeah, an opossum. Okay, I guess 2 bones is not too much, so it's just not that good. Just 1 damage and 1 health doesn't really do much. It's basically probably the worst bone one. Or maybe not, we'll see. Yeah, it's just not very good. Rabbit. I mean, you could literally just use it as a squirrel. But you can already get squirrels. Why does the rabbit matter? It's just a knockoff squirrel. So at least it can be used for something, so I guess I'll put it in C. Because you can just get squirrels in place of it, so it doesn't really matter. Adder. B tier. No, actually C tier. Because although it does have the touch of death, which is really good, it's 2 sacrifices and does not have much health. So even though it can get rid of enemies pretty fast, when it's the opponent's turn and there's a card in front of it, okay, it's dead. Next we have the Alpha. The Alpha is actually a fairly good card, but it's not enough for A. So yeah, the Alpha, it's actually a really good 5 bone cost. Because it does 1 damage itself, has 2 health, and it powers the cards around it up. That's honestly really good. but just not enough for A tier. The Amoeba. This is why I made the too hard to rank tier, because it can be good. It can be good, great, or bad or horrible. It could literally go from being an F to being like an S plus. Actually, maybe not S plus, just from having a sigil. You need some good stats too, which the Amoeba doesn't have. So yeah, it's RNG, so too hard to rank. Now the Bat. I feel like this is an underrated card. Like a flying 2 damage, that's really good. But still not enough for A, so B tier for B for Bat. Next up, we have the Beehive. Yeah, you can like stock up on bees. And like kind of turn the game around a bit, and you can use it as defense. So like it's good in like a lot of ways, but it's still getting B tier. It's just not enough for A. Beaver. I'm actually gonna put it here because I've actually never got the chance to try it. I feel like this is a good card and I've never actually tried it. So yeah, this is just gonna go on the too hard to rank tier because I have no thoughts on it. Next we have the Bee. The Bee, it's pretty good, C tier. Survivability is not very good, nor is damage, but like, it's like a squirrel that actually attacks, which, that's good. But like, again, just a knockoff squirrel. Squirrels can easily replace that. Imagine if there's a squirrel here. It would obviously go in S plus because squirrels, you literally depend on them. Okay, now we have the cockroach. C or B? I guess B for its low cost. And like Undyne, that's really good. It's just the stats that kinda, yeah, 1-1. But like, you can get it. Yeah, you can get it like a lot, and like if you even power it up, it can actually become really powerful. So yeah, it has a lot of potential. B. Coyote is C. At first glance, people might think this is a pretty good card, but I think it's a bit pathetic. Like 2 damage is nice, but like it just has 1 health, so like it dies pretty fast and stuff. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, the coyote is just like, this isn't that much, but like 2 damage, like it's pretty good value, but like if I had more health, then yeah, that would be good. But if you upgrade it to the fires, that's good. Yeah, you need to really increase that thing's health. You could do damage too, but health is the main thing you need to give to the coyote. Kingfisher. Stuck with C and D. Okay, I'm gonna give it C since it flies. It can be pretty good in some situations, only 1 blood. But the worst thing about this card is the diving sigil. Like, what? Like, I like the sigil. This is not a good sigil. It's like one of the worst sigils in Act 1. Like, sure, yeah, it can't die, but like, it deals the damage to you. Like, I don't think anyone wants that, so yeah, not a very good card. Unless that like card you're giving to the diving sigil to is like a very strong card and you don't want it to die. It's the only time when it's good, but like still, just like upgrade its health, and that'll be good. Moosebuck. I'm gonna put it in C because like stats are very good. Cost, it's expensive. Let's just say that. But the sigil, also not good. I may be mistaken, but it's really similar to the Sprinter sigil. So yeah, I'm just gonna put the moose buck in C. Porcupine. So yeah, one sacrifice isn't much. And then 1 damage and 2 health, okay. And then when it gets hit, then yeah. Okay, yeah, it's a pretty decent card. C. Wait, actually, you know what? B. Pronghorn. Now, I love that it has the left and right, like the mantis, but 2 cost, 1 damage. Actually, I guess you could upgrade it, but like, when I say upgrade it, I'm just giving recommendations. I'm not actually counting that in the ranking, because these are just by themselves. The pronghorn, you see, it does have the left to right, and that's a very good sigil. But then it has the Sprinter sigil, and it's 2 blood. So I'm gonna put it in C. Or maybe I'll put it in, no. I think the 3 health and the Mantis sigil, I don't even remember the name of it, just the left to right. But yeah, that's pretty good, but the Sprinter is like the worst part. So is the 2 blood cost. Rattler. It's pretty good. Like 3 damage, that's amazing. 6 bones, okay. That's mid price. Then there's the 1 health, which that's not very good. I'm gonna put it in B. River Otter. It does have the diving sigil. I'm gonna put it in D. I don't like it very much. 1 damage, 1 health, and it has a diving sigil. The only good thing really is that it has 1 health, 1 sacrifice. So that's the only good thing. Next, the River Snapper, which this thing does not do much damage, and it's 2 sacrifices, but it's a real tanker. It really takes that damage. So I'm going to need C and D. But like the 2 blood cost and 1 damage, it's gonna put it in D. Next up, we have the Skink. So yeah, 1 blood cost, 1 power, and 2 health. That's pretty good. And the tail is also good. Okay, I'd say it's a pretty decent card. It goes in B. I like how we've had nothing go in A, S, or S plus so far. This tier list really started with the mid cards. The Smoke. Okay. I'll put it in B. It's a pretty good card. I like getting 4 bones. Then again, it doesn't do any damage. And only has 1. Well, actually, I think this is good that it has less health, like you can get the bones faster. But yeah, I might even put it in A actually. Keep it in B for now. Now all these octopuses, it really depends on how like the mirror depends on what card you're facing. The amount of, and then the second one, the scarred one, depends on how many cards you have, and then the bad one is how many turns you've got, and so, like, there's just two heads to rank, it just depends on your situation. The Sparrow. The 1 damage, 2 health, and the Flying Sigil. Which the Flying Sigil is not even that good. Better than the Diving Sigil for sure, but like... And the Sprinter I feel like the Sprinter Sigil is like the worst sigil in the entire game. Like, this thing sucks. It does have a few nice cases though, and there's only 1 sacrifice, so yeah. The Stoat. 1 damage, 3 health. Okay, it's pretty decent. Let's go B. Okay, Turkey Vulture. So 3/3, that's good. Airborne. I feel like Airborne is like better for the cards that have more damage, so like you can do it instantly. You can like let out the load and 3 health. So this is a pretty good card. But the downside is the cost. 8 bones. Like that ain't gonna work if I have unless I have something that gives 4 bones. And this thing is gonna be way too hard to place. This is going in C or B. C. Wolf. This is a pretty well-rounded card. 3 damage, 2 health, and 2 blood. So, yeah. B or A. I think this is gonna be our first A card. The wolf is very good. Now pelts. Should put them because they're not really cards to play. But on the other hand, they suck. I guess technically they're playable, so technically they're cards, so there you go. Amalgam. Now this is a very good card. 3/3, 2 sacrifices, and applies to all totems. Amalgam is going in A or S. The S is very fitting for it, and the A is very fitting for it. I'm gonna go with S. Like, this is a very good card. Worker Ant. This is gonna go in A along with the Ant Queen. When you make like that colony, it actually gets very strong. So yeah, when you really play the cards right, the ants can be really good. Bloodhound. The Bloodhound. Wait, do you even? I've honestly never seen it being given. Is it just available through the prospector? Wait, I actually don't know. But I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, so I'm pretty sure you can play the Bloodhound. I don't know, I just never seen it offered, but I'm pretty sure you can. And even if you can't, I can pretty much tell how it is just from looking at it. So the dog, I used to think the dog mole thing, like it was the same as what the mole has, but now it was only until recently till I found out the difference. Yeah, so I found out the difference between this sigil and this sigil. The mole comes in when just one attacks. But when you just place it down, the Bloodhound, the sigil, just comes in front of it before it attacks. But if there are multiple cards in one turn from you that are attacking empty spaces, he's only gonna go to the one that he went to before he attacked. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So yeah, anyway, back to the Bloodhound. So 2 damage, 3 health, that's good. And the sigil is alright. And the 2 blood cost is a bit expensive, but like, I think it's pretty worth it. So, but like, it's not perfect. Like, there are better choices. So be Caged Wolf. Well, it's a good defense. Then it becomes a wolf. So yeah, but like, I feel like it's better to just get the wolf in an instant. So I'm gonna put it in B. Or should I put it in S plus since it's necessary to the story? I'm just ranking it on how good the card is, not if it's actually necessary to the lore. Or in the story and stuff, whatever. Cat. Now this infinite sacrifices 0 damage, 1 health. The cat is actually really good. I'm gonna put it in A. Really good card. Child 13. Well, this form of Child 13 is just gonna go with the cat, so. Where's the other form? Oh, there it is. This form of Child 13 is going to go in the... Wait. I do not remember the Child 13 having that sigil. I'm pretty sure it just flies. Okay, well, with that noted, I'm pretty sure that's how it is. S. Okay, now the DOS. So 2 blood cost, 2 damage and 2 health, and the Chime. It's a pretty protective card, and like for the amount of value this gives, it's not that expensive. So I guess I'll put this in A. Yeah, A. The Gek. This would be a very good card. But I'm ranking them solely on their base form. So not like to the fires or anything. So in reality, this would be like D or C because like, it is free. It's a free 1 damage and 1 health protection. I guess I'll put it in C. Just from its base form. Greater Smoke. This is a very good card. A lot of health, 4 bones, and like, it attacks. A tier. Next we have the Great White. So, 3 sacrifices, that's a lot. 4 damage, it's a lot. And 2 health, which is not a lot. Now, sacrifices, it's a lot. The damage is very good. And the health is mid. But, the thing that's bad here is the diving sigil. Like, oh my god. But like, it's not as bad as other, like, stuff like the River Otter having it. Because like, you don't want the Great White to die. So like, so it's better than the weaker cards having that. So and basically, since it just dives under, I'm not sure if there's a way to get cards that are under the water. I don't know. So from what I see, A tier. Next we have the Grizzly. So 4 damage and 6 health. That's good. 3 sacrifices is a lot, but it can work well if you have a black goat. But we're ranking them solely by themselves, so yeah. But like, it's pretty good for its value, so I'm gonna put the Grizzly in A tier. Next we have the Long Elk. So, Touch of Death is nice. And so is 2 health. And the cost is nice, 4 bones. But the bad thing here is the Sprinter sigil. This sigil sucks, as I said earlier. But it is nicer than the other elks, of course. I'm gonna put this in B tier. Next up we have the Magpie. This is a very good card. Like, it doesn't have much health or damage, and it's pretty high cost, but like, being able to get anything from your deck, that's just very good. This is not B. Oh my god, I'm lagging. Okay, B tier. No, it's gonna go in the S tier. The Mantis. Very good cost. One aren't much. But the sigil, that's where it gets good. Like left and right, that's practically 2 damage. So, but it isn't like very powerful. But like A tier. Still a very good card. Mole Man. This is a very good defense card. Blocks against flyers and comes into the place, and it's only one blood. This is a very good card. The ultimate defense. So yeah, if you're a defensive player, get the Mole Man. This is going in A. Ouroboros. This can be very good. I don't know about you, but this is going to S+. Corpse Maggots. This is it's a weird name. I do not like that. It kind of creeps me out a bit. But whatever. So 5 bones and 2 damage. That's good. But you can literally play it for free when a card dies. Which that is very nice. So Corpse Maggots goes in A. Next up we have the Rat King. So 4 bones, 2 damage is nice, and we have 1 health. So you can get your 4 bones quickly. And it's a 2 blood cost, which is like not that much, but like still like a little burden to carry. But like overall the value is nice. I'm gonna put this in A tier. Rat King goes in A tier. Raven. So now this is also a nice card to have flying because it does a decent amount of damage too. And has 3 health, which is that's nice. Then the 2 blood cost, which is it's a bit. Not that much, but it's like a bit of a burden. So yeah, B tier. Next we have the Skunk. So Skunk, at first glance, it doesn't look that good. But just a 1 blood cost to reduce damage by 1, and it has 3 health, which is a fair amount. So I'd say this goes in the B tier. Next we have the Stink Bug. So this is like a cheaper and better skunk. Which actually does damage and is health. So Stink Bug, but I don't think it has enough to move from the B to the A. So B. Stunted Wolf. This is a good card. Like 1 sacrifice for 2 and 2. Like that's good. I like that. Then I'm gonna give this. I'll give it B tier as well. The Urayuli. 7/7. That's very nice. 4 sacrifices. That's a lot, but makes sense for even like from all its sacrifices, the value is worth it. Like, you're not always gonna have 4 sacrifices to put up, so P. The Warren. Pretty nice protection, and it can give you some rabbits for easy sacrifices, so. You know what? A tier. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Wolf Cub. So this is like kind of a wolf, but cheaper, but you just have to wait a bit. The bad thing is that it might not even have enough time to turn into a wolf because it only has 1 health. But overall, it's pretty good. The 1 damage as well. It's going to turn into 3 damage soon, so B tier. Field Mice. This is a very good card. Like 2 blood, yeah, sure. There's some. But 2/2 and duplicating, like that's very good. This is gonna be my next S tier. Strange Larva. Now, it is very good when it turns into a Mothman, let me just tell you that. But, we're only ranking them on their current form, so. Strange Larva and Strange Pupa go in F tier. Well, actually, I guess D tier, but the Golden Pelt went there, so they also go there, since they're the same. But then the Mothman, that's when it actually gets good. Like only 1 blood, and you have to wait a while to get it. But 7 damage and 3 health. That's a lot, and this is basically like one of the best cards to have flying because 7 damage and it doesn't die very quickly. Unless you got damage during the Strange Larva or Strange Pupa form. So yeah, very good card to have, the Airborne Sigil. This is going to go into S tier. Undead Cat. I have never seen this before. But from the look at it, this is very good. Like, not S. So A. Still very good though. The Mantis God. This is so good. Like, the sigil is too good. This is going in S+. I don't think this needs much explaining. The last 3 cards. So Ringworm is very useful at the fire, but we're ranking them in battle, so F tier. Pack Rat, this is a good one. 2/2 for 2 sacrifices, and sometimes you can really be in need of some items, so the pack is good. This will go in A tier. Finally, the Black Goat. This is actually so good. It doesn't do 90 damage, but like 3 sacrifices worth. This is going in S+ tier. Okay, and that is my ranking of all Inscryption Act I cards. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to subscribe and have a good day. Goodbye.